15 hours, and you want to take the braking oil out of the engine. The braking oil comes out right here at the drain plug.
Okay.
Right there, it takes 11/16 wrench. And they would recommend 15 hours, and after 15 hours, then every 50 hours on your machine. And they use like a 10W30, 10W40. Refer to your owner's manual for your temperature conditions and stuff like that. Right here is your oil filter and your fuel filter, located right there.
Okay.
It's a standard right tight, left loose on it. Touch, go 3/4 of a turn. Fuel filters once a year. Air filter is every, depending on your work conditions, but I would change it at least once a year on it. That way you've got a good clean air filter. Wash your pre-filter out. You know, depending on your work conditions, keep it clean. That's the life of your machine. It's got to breathe. Your battery is a standard automotive battery. When it's not in use, if you can get a brake tender, some kind of tender to keep it charged up good, works real good on it. Your hydraulic filter over here on this side, we recommend you change it every 50 hours. At 50 hours, I want you to take your new filter, which is a 10 micron suction filter, fill it full of clean oil, refer to your tank here to what weight oil, fill it full, let it soak down, fill it full, soak down, then take your old one off, make sure the O-ring comes off with it, put your new one on, tighten it up more than hand tight. Use an oil filter wrench. One complete revolution works good. Then you come to your spark plugs on each side of your twin cylinder engine. Right there and right here. Unplug them. And then you come over to the side of your tram pump. You've got a little metal cap. Takes a 9/16 wrench. See it?
Yeah.
Okay. Takes a 9/16 wrench. Take the cap off. Put your bleeder hose on that we furnish with you. Put it back into your tank, and then you start cranking. Crank it no more than 10 seconds at a time. Wait 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Usually by the third time, you're good to go on it. No dangerous pressure. Your tank oil is 400 to 500 hours as far as changing it. At 400 and 500 hours, you want to make sure that you pump it into a clear mason type jar. If it starts getting real dark and discolored, change it on it. You've got a dipstick on your fuel cap. You got about a 3/4 of an inch up the dipstick. And that, you don't want to overfill it. You don't want to fill it all the way up, because that is a breathable cap. It has to have air coming and going out of that tank on it. Now, the center section, it takes an 1 13/16 wrench. Keep it tight. You don't want no slack to come in it. The bottom of that pin has a grease fitting on it. You have a grease fitting here.
So underneath?
Underneath.
Okay.
The pin is retruded back up in. You got a grease fitting here. Then you got one, take these two covers off, and you got one there on it. Now, your park brake locks your two front wheels. Keep it, if you're on a hill, you always want to keep your park brake set if you're off the machine working. And like I said, if you're pointing downhill, you may want to put it in reverse a little bit, and that takes the pressure off your brake pin so it can release itself on it. Out here on your arms, it's got, the male has your pressure, female is return. Everything has to flow for everything to work on it. Then your auxiliary, it hooks up right here, goes to your quick attach plate. Everything like that normal is how your machine will come. And when you have an attachment, you want to disconnect with the machine turned off and work your little handle to take the pressure off. Take your two couplers loose, then hook your whatever attachment requires auxiliary. You want to put them on, and hooking and unhooking of your attachments needs to be done with the machine turned off. It's pretty simple. The machine is rated at 800-pound lift. When you're picking up heavy weights, always keep your weight as low as possible to your machine, and keep your hands and feet inside the operator's department right there. That way you don't take a chance on hurting yourself. Wear your seat belt on your machine at all times. Safety first.